Welcome back to SCV Today. So we wanted to switch gears a little bit this week with Mike Bjorkman because we're always talking about real estate and what's going on in the market, but we've had some realizations lately here. You and I have realized that Mike is a very successful self-made man.
Why are you laughing?
Now, why is that funny to you?
Because he's humble. I'll tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. Because he's humble. He's humble. I mean, Mike's got a big personality, but he's a very humble, sweet man. He doesn't like attention coming his way, right, Mike?
Correct.
Well, he likes attention, but not for that. No, but really, in all seriousness, though, Mike is very motivating. He actually speaks all over the country as a motivational speaker, which most people don't really realize that he actually networks and masterminds with the best of the inspirational people of the world, and this is what he does, and he constantly is changing lives. I am a life that he actually changed, and I'm very proud and to be able to say that. But he's been implementing some things within his new company that have really been eye-opening, and I asked him if he would share some of that with our audience, because if he could change one person's life with the knowledge that he has, that's pretty awesome, right?
Yeah, it feels good,
right?
For sure, to change people all the time.
So first of all, let's talk about what you have done. You have worked with mothers from Single Mothers Outreach and helped them to get on their career paths, and you help business owners, and you do private training. Tell us a little bit about that and what makes you do that, what motivates you to do that.
During the foreclosure market, as I started going to all the foreclosure conventions, huge teams of REO teams were coming to me saying, hey, we'd like to mix in property management. So my business partner, Scott Taylor, and I decided to create a company called Agent Mechanics, which taught agents how to do this. They're already managing property for the banks. We just wanted to teach them how to manage it for the public and basically save their careers as the foreclosure market dropped off. With that, then we were asked to speak on stage all over the country. And then that turned into trying to build this company, so we joined a couple speaking networks and did a lot of speaking training. With that, like seven-figure speaking empire, Dave Van Hoos, Dustin Matthews, we met people from all over the country that were life coaches, motivational speakers, things like that. And it turns out we just clicked really well. We networked with them. We went to all the same events. And as I was teaching these classes, what we found out is it turned into more of life coaching more than business coaching, because a lot of the people didn't really believe in themselves and their employees, and that's what we have to do first before we can take over a town, create a successful business. So we just really studied and practiced, and I implemented all the things I was learning. I mean, I've always been a really positive person. I've always been really lucky when it comes to starting businesses, but as I was learning more and more and implementing it and doing a lot of self-help, well, that just exudes into somebody else's life eventually. And so now we do a lot of private coaching, a lot of business coaching, and
You had a lot of hands-on training with yourself as far as how you turned things around in your life when things were bad and then things were good and all that. You have a saying that thoughts become things.
Correct.
And you firmly believe in that. You believe to receive. These are things that you all. What do you mean when you say thoughts become things?
If you concentrate on something that's positive, it'll happen. If you concentrate on something negative, it'll happen. You probably know this if you've ever seen a sick person and they tell everybody, I'm sick, I'm sick. They always seem to be sick. We all know that person that is, I'm just sick all the time. Well, yeah, because you believe you're sick. You tell yourself you're sick. You tell the universe that you're sick, and you attract that kind of negative feelings, and your body will react to that. I haven't been sick in as long as I can remember. If I feel the slightest bit coming on, I'll do the right things. I'll take all my natural supplements to make me feel better, but also I truly believe, and I'll tell myself, I am healthier today than I've ever been in my life. And it goes away like that. So we implement everything in life, business, family, everything has to be positive, everything has to be upbeat. And there's people out there that hate that because they're like, you're so positive, you never have a bad day. Well, if I did, you would never know about it, because I'm not going to spread viral diarrhea around. Negative spreads, and it's just ridiculous.
Yeah,
thank you very much. So I firmly believe in order to create a business, you got to create a very strong self-esteem, and you got to have a direction to go in. And that's the basis of most of my coaching. Scott and I train hundreds of real estate agents across the country. And that's what we focus on first.
And if I don't know if I'm going off track here a little bit, but you were telling me about, and maybe this is an offshoot of that, the vision board.
Yes, the vision boards. Yeah, the last week Mike gave his agents in HomeSmart an assignment, and the assignment was to build a vision board and then bring it and share it with the rest of the agents. Well, there's a couple things there. One is owning up to your reality of your life, because when you build your vision board, it's very apparent to you where you are and how far away you are and what you're doing wrong to not get there. That's number one.
So but wait, hang on. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but
no, you're not.
No, I am.
Kidding.
No, but I'm just want to understand the theory behind the vision board. Why do a vision board? What are you trying to do?
If thoughts become things, imagine visioning them. If you see it every day. So a vision board is all your goals, your hopes, your dreams, your aspirations. If you put it in your closet, put it in your bathroom, put it in your office, every day you see the things that you want: family, love, success.
The things that you want, or the things that are important to you, or the things that you want to have happen.
It's yours. It's anything you want. If you're focusing right now on emotion or spiritual, you're going to post that. I'm looking forward to building companies bigger, creating a huge real estate portfolio, so I might have that. Maybe the person next to me might say, I want a boat this summer, or I want to pay for my college education for my kids. And they put those images. So when you see it and you're reminded all day, you're focused on positive energy of things that you want, things that you will have. And pretty soon you believe you will have them. I've done 20 of those over my life, and every single time I change my board, I go, wow, everything I truly wanted, I've gotten. It's time to make a new one. And I just rotate that. And there's a lot of different ways, it goes along with positive affirmations. But the reason I did it for my company is we're a pretty large company now. I wanted everybody to get to know each other a little better. Team building is really important, but most important, I wanted these agents that really don't believe in themselves to reach really deep within and tell everybody. If you speak it out loud, it's gonna happen. So I wanted them to present, it was also for speaking in public, and there was some serious emotions drawn out yesterday. And
we had laughter, we had tears, it was really, and I told you this morning, it was a very moving experience, and in which it was like an aha moment, and I'm like, okay, everyone needs to do this. Families should be doing this with each other, because after I did mine, then Jason was talking about things that would be on his vision board, and I'm going, really? I didn't know that. How can you grow with someone and be with someone forever if you don't even know what they vision in their future?
Well, one of the things that I just want to say this, because you were telling me the story about when you were doing your vision board on the floor of your living room, and Jason
You're not going to give away like a family secret here, are you?
No.
Let me out. I will.
No, but what you were saying he was asking you to explain it, and you explained it, and that he had tears coming down his face.
He gave away a family private moment. Thank
Yes,
you.
he did.
Caldwell.
Sorry,
Come
Jason.
on now. No, that's not. Well, look, we already know how sensitive he is. He's a great guy.
No,
Let me save it.
But that's a good thing.
You should always involve your family. My 12-year-old son did his vision board with me, and I was explaining to him about life and the law of attraction and being one with the universe and being able to accept gifts and plan your future. So that was the night before last. This morning he brought his vision board into me while I was getting ready and said, Daddy, when we have this, what color will it be? And I said, it's your vision board. What color do you want? He goes, okay, it'll be red. I said, there you go. Let's go find a red one and put it on there so when we hang it back up in your room, you can vision exactly what you want. So my children totally understand that. Everything they want, they know they can get. I've never put in their minds that they can't have anything. We all grow up and, your parents say, money doesn't grow on trees. Well, I say to my children, money comes frequently and easily. Anything you want, you can manifest. It's just that simple. So they believe, hey, if I want to go to Disneyland next week, they say, Dad, we're going to go to Disneyland this week. And then sure enough, they believe it. The universe changes circumstances and events to where I clear my day, now they're at Disneyland. They get what they want, and that's just how life works. I wanted to build certain companies. I built them, made them very successful, sold them. The new company.
With a lot of hard work. I want to point out, you didn't just say the words and it happened. You said the words and you implemented what needed to be done to make that happen.
And I always tell my students, you can believe you're going to win the lottery all you want, but if you don't play, your chances are pretty slim. So you got to play the game to win it, and that's what we do. We have positive reinforcement in everything we want to start. Very simple little things. Just with like this year, I really wanted to focus on charity. And we have made such an extreme difference in this community with spreading the news of, just for example, the food pantry thing. We literally delivered 3 full 15-foot boxes to them, and there's still more I keep finding everywhere. And that was just from one thought that we implemented. We said, hey, we need to do this, and we talked about it, we believed in it. strangers, groups of people that we never heard of are just bringing tons and tons of food.
Turkeys for, was it the senior center? I mean, last year you were able to provide all those turkeys.
And we're going to do it again this year. Yeah, I'm going to, support the entire senior center for all their turkeys this year. So if anybody wants to help with that, feel free, because it's not a small donation.
Yeah. So, again, I want to get back to the point of our segment today is to touch someone's life. If you're sitting there and you're watching the show and you're thinking, I'm in a rut, I'm in a negative place, make a change. Make a change. Call Mike Bjorkman. He'll help you. Seriously.
No, I always offer.
If you're a
good
stranger
free
and,
advice.
and you're feeling down, call Mike Bjorkman. And we've got all of his information on our website. And he'll change your life because he's changes lives everywhere he goes. And
the bottom line is, if you believe you can, you're right. If you believe you can't, you're right.
Right.
I can. I can eat pie.
Ooh.
Yes, absolutely.
I can eat pie. Can you eat pie?
We've been waiting the whole show for it.
We need to.
I want
We need to.
I
Oh,
want pie.
Ed, look at you.
Pie.
Ladies first. Was that the one you wanted? Did you put the
He
pumpkin?
took it away
Ooh,
from
that's the
Dave.
fresh. Here, you do that. It's
What?
pumpkin. It's pumpkin.
You're going. Ooh, no,
No,
you
no,
do
no,
that.
that's what I want.
Oh, here, take that. What is that,
Thank
caramel?
you. I don't know, but it just looks
It looks like
apple.
caramel spread.
Oh,
on
we'll
top
get
of
apple
there.
later.
That
Ed,
is-
thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks,
very
Ed.
Can we really just dive into
Yes,
this?
we
stuff?
can.
dive
We
in.
can.
Who's going to take us out if all of us are have a mouthful of food?
Thanks for being with us today, and we'll see you soon.
Well.